Hey, doing Magnus Sights? Bundy here. Time for another try not to laugh. Hey, Pig.
Yes, Al.
Time to do another try not to laugh. Sit down, Peg.
What now, Al?
Ready to lose?
Yeah, no. You're not gonna lose. I'm not gonna lose. You're gonna lose.
Freudian slip. Let's go to Whoa, Bundy. Whoa, Bundy! Game face.
All right, Bundy. We've gone right, we've gone left. I'm gonna have to send you right up the middle. Can you do it? I think so, Coach. Give me the shoe. Hold on. Right.
Told you I was a size 5. Take them. How much?
$30 for the shoes, 130 for labor.
All I've got is 20.
Deal. Oh, by the way, can we interest you in our extended warranty? It's $50 extra, but if you get stuck somewhere and can't get them off, we'll tow your big ass back here for free.
T-Race is walking.
Oh, my. Why, I'm Al. That's a cool nickname for me. I'm Al Daddy Bundy.
Where's your money, Daddy?
What are you, my wife? I'll get that money if I have to dance naked in the street. You know what I want to do?
What?
I want to play Name the American Presidents.
You gotta be kidding.
Afraid not. You go first.
Okay. George
I knew
Washington.
he was going to say that.
Eisenhower.
John Adams.
Eisenhower.
Thomas Jefferson.
Eisenhower.
James K. Polk.
Dwight D. Eisenhower. The Home Shopping Network. Boy, this is a good idea for women. It was a little too tough driving to the mall with a couch strapped to their ass. Now look, I've been at home for 3 hours. Listening to the Muzak version of Muskrat Love. Now I voted for Mayor McCheese or whatever his name is. And I will wait no longer. Now I have a street light out and a pothole. Now I want you to put down your nail polish and sashay your fat bureaucratic behind. That's right, your fat bureaucratic behind into his honor's office, and you tell him that Al Bundy is on the... Hello? Get out of the way, behemoth! Now it's just you and me, hey guys? Whoa, McBundy had a farm. B-U-N-D-Y. And on this farm there was no wife. B-U-N-D-Y. With no wife here and no kids there. A hooker coming over on Friday nights. Big delicious Hooters and pizza and a beer there. Oh, McBundy had a farm. B-U-N-D-Y.
She's a
So you think I'm
scarecrow.
a loser? Just because I have a stinking job that I hate? A family that doesn't respect me? A whole city that curses the day I was born? Well, that may mean loser to you, but let me tell you something. Every morning when I wake up, I know it's not going to get any better until I go back to sleep again. So I get up, have my watered-down Tang and still frozen Pop-Tart, get in my car with no upholstery, no gas, and 6 more payments, to fight traffic just for the privilege of putting cheap shoes on the cloven hooves of people like you. I'll never play football like I thought I would. I'll never know the touch of a beautiful woman. And I'll never again know the joy of driving without a bag on my head. But I'm not a loser. Because despite it all, me and every other guy who will never be what he wanted to be are still out there being what we don't want to be 40 hours a week for life. And the fact that I haven't put a gun in my mouth, you pudding of a woman, makes me a winner.
Look at his face.
Alexis, Monique, and Paulina. Oh my.
So they tell me you girls are models for Victoria's Secret.
Oh, we are. For Victoria's big secret.
Well, Victoria couldn't keep a secret this big.
It's a new line of lingerie for the full-figured woman. Because you know what they say. You're never too big to be sexy.
Hey, do you know who says that? Fat girls.
So do you always go to work wearing a suit and smelling a high karate?
No, do you always go to work wearing curtains and smelling of Mars bars?
Sounds to me like you're full of self-hate, Mr. Bundy.
Well, at least I'm full. Would you mind turning on the radio? I feel a crime jag coming on.
Say please.
There's a chunky in it for you.
Oh, I love this song. It reminds me of that summer in Hawaii with Tony. God, what a lover. Oh, man, you could do it all night long.
Did I ever tell you about that time me and Johnny Claude joined the Mile High Club? I was wearing this frilly little skirt and not much underneath. Well,
Pull over!
What?
Pull over! I'm gonna heave.
shut up or I'll pound you like a scallopini. We're almost there.
Uh-oh, the police! What did we do?
Well, I don't know. Maybe we missed a truck scale.
We got all the stuff out of your son's room. What do you want us to do with this junk? Don't know, don't care.
The boy said he'd have an apartment by 6, so in the words of his loving mother, keep moving till I tell you to stop.
Or in the words of my loving husband, the sooner it's out of here, the better. Oh well, I can't believe our baby boy is finally moving.
Baby boy, Peg. He's older than you tell people you are.
I was very young when I got married.
And I was very drunk. So, where's the cool guy who's ready to leave home and bag some babes?
Right here.
Please, you can't even beg your own wife.
Oh, I can bag her, but it doesn't do me any good. I remember what she looks like.
Just the way he's walking makes me.
25 years ago, a young man of endless promise was going places. All he needed was a way to get there. He found it on a used car lot on Route 12. And through the years, the journey had some unexpected turns and some unwanted passengers. There are several kinds of love. One kind of love begins with misplaced lust and degenerates into a raging hell of misery and despair. But I digress. Then there's a kind of love that only turns on when asked and performs beautifully. The kind of love that makes you feel young when you go for a ride. Farewell, my sweet chariot of youth.
every man's fantasy. To be kept by a woman whose skirt is as short as the lifespan of the man that she chooses. But I said no.
Why?
Well, because I realized that everything I've been doing up to now, the bathing, the brushing, the changing of the socks, being nice to people, trying to succeed, it's all for nothing. All those things are designed to attract. Why should I be attractive? I'm married with children.
Mom, look at him.
What's happening? I'm scared. He's coming back.
We're watching Dutch after
My
this.
Al is coming back.
Dutch. I told you. She hasn't seen Dutch.
Haynes, he's back.
Now I am going to my boss's mountain cabin to fish and drink and fish, and sometimes even fish and drink and fish. For 1 week, I'm going to pretend that I'm actually alive. Oh, look, Peg, it's a paper boy.
Out of the way, shoe yeti. Oh, Peggy, you'll never guess what Jefferson did.
Misunderstood your cries of pluck me to the butcher?
But clearly, your cries of pluck me to the barber did not go unanswered.
Marcy, have the nerve to face me when you're speaking to me. Whoops, you are. Hey, we gotta get you a sign that says front and back.
Then we should get you one for your pants, eh? Listen to this. Even though Jefferson has a job, he is still charging his lunches on my credit card. And you should see the size of the tips he leaves the waitresses. And you know what he said when I called him on it? Hey, babe, I'm good looking. That's his answer to everything.
Well, what's his answer to cries of, hey there, where you going with that little boy?
Go pick your hiney. Women are talking. Anyhow.
Al, he got a spare. We're on a final frame and we need 23 pins.
23? No problem. I'm ready.
It's one of my favorite jokes of all time from this show. Oh, I think I made it.
That's all I ever hear from you. For my next ball, I'd like a steak dinner with all the trimmings.
I'll even make potatoes.
Right?
Oh, God. Make sure you follow Scarlo on Scarlo's Beauty and Gaming and her Instagram. Pretty green eyes.
Yes.
I think you lost. I think you lost, Peg.
No, I did not
I
lose.
think you lost, Peg. Yep.
Nope.
And I won.
You didn't win anything.
Some Ty Bundy.
Yeah. Nope.
She's
No.
my Peg. She's always saying, can you do that again? Well, are you a try not to laugh savage like me? Or are you a loser?
A savage.
Like a shoe salesman. Married with children. balding.
With his hands in his pants.
Let us know. Timestamp where you lost also.
Yes.
10 million subscribers.